Good morning. It's Jen Zucker. Hi. How's everybody doing this morning? We're going to give everybody about a minute to pop on. You know what's so funny is this morning, my husband just walked up to me literally while everybody's logging on. I'll tell you this little story. Good morning. Go ahead. Hi, Taryn. Let me know where you guys are popping in from. So anyway, as you're doing that, my husband just came up to me literally like 1 minute ago and it's like, I shut down the Wi-Fi because it was being glitchy. So it's going to take a few minutes to reboot. I was like, not this morning. Hi, San Diego. Let's see who else is coming in. If you want to share this, Wisco, San Diego, Chicago, North California, good morning, Washington State, Chicago, I love it. So if you want to, you can share this with other people and you can swipe up or swipe down depending on if you have an Android or if you have an iPhone, and invite all your people. Something about Steve Harvey. I just feel terrible for him. You know, mistakes happen. So it's all good. You know, there's no harm, no foul. It's not like it's life or death. You know, I know it's important to somebody, but you know what? There's a lesson to be learned in all of that. So, but anyway, okay. So people are popping on. Just so that you know, I love it when I get hearts. And the reason why I love it is because then I know if there's value for you in what I'm saying. So let's go. Well, you didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. You know, it happened for whatever reason. But anyway, let's talk about, we're here. Merry Christmas, you guys. It's a great week. It's a great week to be with family, and the new year is right around the corner, so that's awesome. But what we're going to talk today, I love it, is when presenters in my success line ask me, or leaders ask me for specific things. So sorry. She wants to go shopping today. So we will after this. That's one of the fabulous things about being a mompreneur and an at-home business person, is that you get to work from home and fit it in with you, and you could go out with your mother-in-law. So, and my daughter's home, so I wouldn't be surprised if she pops in later too. So anyway, so I love it when people ask me specifically for things. So like Melissa, she specifically said, Jen, how do I hold a business opportunity meeting? Or how do I hold a business opportunity video? I love that question. Absolutely love that question, because it's something important that we need to do. And with the new year right around the corner, and actually because it's a tax write-off, some people might want to sign up before the end of the year just because of the tax benefits of it. So, you know, you don't ever put that way out. So look, I want to show you. I seriously have notes today. So, business opportunity. So we're talking specifically a business opportunity event. Now, yeah, and I love that you asked this question. So like I said, anytime you guys have a question or something that you really want to go over about, this is how I find training the most effective for me, because you know, writing and stuff like that, it's just too much to read, too much time. So now this one actually might go a little long because there's so much information. A little long is, instead of 10, 15 minutes, it might go 20 or 30. So if you can bear with me, grab a pen and paper, write down the information. And here's the thing, I am gonna go through tons of information. Like I said, I want you to hold your questions until the end, okay? Because number one, I might cover it during the whole process of the whole thing. And number two, I can't go over this information and answer questions at the same time. Because I get distracted by the comments, and then it's like squirrels. So seriously, squirrel syndrome. So, okay, business opportunity event. The first thing is, yes, I'll upload it. I totally will, to YouTube for later, so that you can reference it and go back and all that kind of stuff. Because you know I'm not writing this stuff down or typing it all out. So that's just not how I roll. Sorry. Love you. We know our strengths, right? We use our strengths. This is a strength. This is not a strength. So, okay, business opportunity. There's a few ways that you can do this. So don't get stressed out, okay, when I say a big opportunity event, all right? I want you to think of it however it needs to work for you. So it can be a big event. It can be an intimate coffee table event. It can be a PowerPoint that you record online with your voice. It can be a PowerPoint presentation. It can even be a video like this, okay? So those are all those different ways, but we're gonna go over the event part, okay? So how to hold an event, and then you can break it down and make it into smaller and make it work to that, okay? We're good? Okay. So first of all, when you set an event, you're gonna need a date and a location to do it, okay? So if you have one monthly, that's fantastic. If you have one weekly, that's fantastic. You know, your video and your webinar or whatever you're gonna do, that's one that you can record and then you can just send it to anybody that's ever interested in the business. So you're gonna have those two things. The second thing I always recommend to do, honestly, is I wouldn't do it by yourself. It is more fun with more people. The more people you have, the more energy it creates. So I would get together either with your own personal success line and I would open it up to other people. Why do I say that? Because that energy and that feeling of excitement is contagious. So the more people you have, the more excitement it is. Now, I'll tell you, normally do I just have a blanket business opportunity event? No, most of the time I connect it with something else. So like I would do it with training and a monthly meeting, or I would do it with training and then a specific makeup demo. So like with the new, if you want to do one next week, I would do one next week and then I would have new look, new you. If you want to do it in January, I would have a Valentine's Day look. If you were to do it in February, it would be St. Patrick's Day look or spring, so that you're always thinking ahead, like, or you're doing it all on lips. So like if it is just a specific business opportunity event, you don't want it to be any longer than 45 minutes. If it's attached to something else, you don't want it to be any longer than 30 minutes. Okay. If it's a video, 30 minutes is just fine. So now when you're doing this event, get people involved. You're going to assign somebody to the registration table and everybody should get a name badge. Like presenters should get blue badges or blue sticker name badges, hello, and then the guests get gold. Okay, so that they feel special. That's, names are super important to people and remembering people's names. If you're like, I'm terrible at names, you need to change that I am, okay? You need to say, I am fabulous at remembering people's names and you need to start learning it. One of the ways that I do it is like, if I meet somebody, I try to say their name at least 3 times so that it is in my brain. And then I do some kind of recognition in my brain to remember their name. It's important, okay? People, remembering people's names make them feel special. Okay. Okay. Second of all, okay, let me see. I'm looking at my notes. Ask for help. Ask for other presenters to come in. Have somebody be in charge of welcoming people. Have somebody be in charge, have people bring snacks if you want to. Have a door prize. It could be something as simple as a lipstick, lip gloss, eyeliner, whatever. Make it a product. I'm serious. Make it a product. Don't make it anything else. Doesn't have to be anything big. Everybody can chip in. It can switch in every other month or so. Okay. And the second thing that I recommend is that you have a raffle, for the Younique Foundation. Okay. So that means that you want to have something like buy tickets for some swag, right? Or maybe it's a product. And anybody that buys a ticket could possibly win this raffle. And then from that point, you draw the name and then that person wins the prize and all the money proceeds go to the Younique Foundation. Why do I say that? It's because it shows that we're bigger than ourselves, right? And the Younique Foundation is really one of the main reasons why we do what we do, right? Is to help and to give to other people. And you know what? And it's to our benefit that we show people that that's what we're about, because we're about giving and we're about the sisterhood. So, okay, no matter what kind of event, whether it's a team meeting or it's whatever, you should always have some sort of foundation thing. It should always be included every time. Team meeting, whatever, always included, okay? Name tags, more energy, okay. Okay, So then you're going to start. So now this could be at a coffee table. Like I said, this could be theater style. You could like have a community center, like in your little neighborhood that have those little rooms or whatever. Sometimes you can have a PowerPoint if you want. You don't have to have a PowerPoint. If you need a microphone, then you can even buy like a karaoke machine that costs like $100, you know what I mean? And you have it, or you can pay for a sound system. I mean, so if you want to bring the costs lower, then, if you need a microphone, great. If you don't, that's okay too. So you're